Uy, welcome sa Pinoy Comics Time. Ako si PJ at samahan niyo ako sa Komiket BGC at interviewin natin ang author ng Badingger-Z na si Direk Real Florido.
Hi, I'm Real Florido. I'm actually a filmmaker and now I am a book author. Um, I have a. This is my very first comic book entitled Badingger-Z and the Akla Assassin. So this is about a dean who's being haunted by bullies in his university. So when he went home, he discovers that there is a power granting particles somewhere near his place. And then that transforms him into Badingger-Z. So marami po siyang discover about his power. And then just as he discovers his powers, isa-isa naman nawawala ang mga bading sa bayan ng Santo Tomas kung nasaan siya. Ano kaya nangyari sa kanila? So that's what you need to find out. I hope you can get a copy of Badigger-Z and the Akla Assassin. This is the first issue of the 4 books that we will be releasing under the same title. So get a copy. So in fact, yung Badingger-Z is inspired by a comedy stage play that we did back early 2000s pa with my college board mates from Pamantasan na Luzon ng Maynila. The organization is called Magwain Creative Scholars Guild. And then I have actually been thinking of it. Hindi ako makatulog ilang taon ko na itong naaalala at naiisip. Until finally, I decided to talk to the writers of the play, si Romel de la Cruz at si Byron Marinuevo. And then I told them that I have the intentions of developing Badingger-Z into a different art form that can be translated or adapted in different media. So, sabi ko gagawa ko ng comic book and I will be narrating Badingger-Z. So, they grant me naman the right to do it. So now, I'm taking care of Badingger-Z. So, this is the first product of Badingger-Z. People know me as a film director. They've seen my films in the cinemas, in Cinemalaya. Some of my films are on Netflix and also on Prime Video. I'm still doing a lot of films now, pero yung paggawa ng comics is something very personal for me as well. I grew up reading comics back in the days, even if we have computer games in the house, even during the time when computer advancement is already happening. My uncle and my aunt, they used to read a lot of comic books. So these comic books are usually Pinoy comic books, meron ding mga Marvel. So as a kid, I grew up reading comic books and I think that really inspired me to create my own. And as a storyteller, kasi malikot din yung utak ko. So nag-isip ako ng iba't ibang ways on how to tell stories. Yes, sobra akong honored and I think it's also inspiring to hear from him kasi of course we grew up reading his creations, his comic books, and of course the biggest is Shasha Satorna, di ba? And parang maybe we can find more allies and more stories that LGBTQ plus members can relate to, and hearing it from someone who created a superhero for LGBTQ plus people, I think that's a big thing. And thank you so much, Ricardo, for mentioning, for the shout out. Sana magtagpo silang dalawa, si Shasha at si Badigger-Z. It's my first time to attend Komiket as it's my first time in Komiket, although I've been hearing about it because the founder of Komiket is a very good friend of mine, Paolo Heras. He's been inviting me to come over, but syempre marami tayong ginagawa. But now, I think it's really apt to be in Komiket. This is definitely a very unique and exciting market because I've been in different creative markets, usually of course film markets or content markets. abroad, I've been seeing naman, even in film and content markets, I've been seeing some booths that are dedicated for comics or mga webtoons or fan fiction. So, sabi ko sana meron sa Pilipinas. Actually, meron. And eto nga yung Komiket. So, it's a different experience. A lot of artists you will see here. Yung mga talagang legends na, mga kilala, mga sikat, you're all here. Nakaka-inspire yung mga trabaho nila. And ang saya na nakikita na marami palang tao na maraming Pilipino ang gustong magbasa at gustong tumangkilik ng mga original Filipino art. Where there's a lot of art events lined up all throughout the years, but definitely will be in many Komiket events, even the pop-ups pupuntahan namin. Of course, the big ones will also be at the International Comic Convention. I think that's where I will be releasing the third installment. Kasi it takes time to really create the whole episode. Kasi meticulous yung kung paano siya ginagawa. It's not, it's a different art form. And also siguro dahil visual storyteller din ako, very particular ako with all the details. Kaya medyo matagal din siyang gawin. In the next book, we will be introducing the villains and ano talaga yung nangyayari sa bayan ng Santo Tomas. Bakit nawawala yung mga akla? Ano nangyari sa kanila? So, antayin nila yon. And then, of course, hopefully in that, ma-reveal din yung ano pa yung mga mangyayari sa story ni Ading or aka Badingger-Z. Please follow Badigger-Z on our social media accounts. Facebook, just look for @Badingger-Z. That's double G, Badingger-Z, double G. Instagram @Badingger-Z as well, and also on X or Twitter @Badingger-Z @Badingger_Z. So please get a copy. Laban mga akla.